I think the reality of running a business, one of my biggest issues from a mental health perspective as a mental health campaigner or someone dealing with a bipolar disorder is that we're gearing kids up at university to go out there and have creative flair or set up their own businesses, whatever that might be. But we're not actually teaching them the pitfalls of what could happen. So a couple of case in points, at one point Vodafone cut off my phone and billed me £700, for example. I was on the way to meetings, I couldn't access anything on my phone, the phone had shut down. I managed to call them, because obviously you can call them for free to pay, right? So I called them and I paid, and I thought, well, I'll just pay to get the access back and I'll deal with them later and argue the case later. Mm-hmm. So I paid, lucky I had the capital to pay. They still didn't release my phone, it took like 24 hours anyway, so it was pointless. But that effectively could have crippled everybody. So everybody who knows my number, everybody where we have an ounce of credibility, calling a number and finding it's a dead line for a period of time is going to make the assumption, and we had this on a number of occasions because we're a young business, have they gone under? Are you still operating? I get it now, you know, and it's like we're an evolved form of where we were, but it's, you know, it's this assumption that people make. So there are these kind of things that can cause a detriment to your business. Second state of affairs, we running a business bank account through HSBC messed up some admin. We'd been in there multiple times to actually deal with this administration, and they ended up cutting off our bank account. So we've got, say, 50k in there. Mm-hmm. All the cash flow that we needed, we've spent years without any cash flow, we've now got our cash flow. Mm-hmm. And suddenly they've put a freeze on our account. Meanwhile, we've got a range of 5-star hotels to deliver products to. So this was done for a period of maybe 2 weeks or something, nearly crippled our business in one go. Because then you're over trading, so you've got all the business coming in, you have to outlay costs. If I hadn't have managed to find around £20,000 worth of working capital from another of my businesses, the company would have been dead. Okay. It would have been dead. Now, someone who's at university who comes out and sets up a business doing whatever it might be, if their bank does that to them, they don't have another business, they don't have mummy and daddy to bail them out. Some of them do, which annoys me, but that's one of those things. But they don't have mummy and daddy to bail them out. Where are you going to get that money from?
And how do you deal with that?
And that's just an administrative clerical error via a bank. And also, what do they care about you? You're a small medium enterprise, you're a one-man band, you're nobody, so why are they going to push the boundaries to change that mechanism for you? So for me, that's an issue, because that could send someone who's relatively aspirational to go and jump off a bridge. It could do anything, you know. So my issue is really actually, where do we bridge the gap in terms of making it a reality, as close as damn it to the reality of what you'll be facing in business.